Welcome to this new Flight Simulator update movie. In this movie we're gonna look at the latest additions to the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020 on the PC, right? So it's not focusing on the Xbox, only on the PC. So for the PC specifically, there are 37 new items being added to the marketplace this week, so a little bit less compared to last week. So let's get started. The first one is created by 4Simmers. It's Pilots Live Long Haul. It's an ultimate aviation adventure with the Pilots Live Long Haul bundle, right? Featuring two iconic aircrafts, the mighty Boeing 747 and state-of-the-art Boeing 787-10. To be honest, I do think that you still need to have those aircrafts themselves, but it's not, I would say, really clear, right? However, if you scroll down, then you know the answer, because here it says livery spec. So don't be tricked that this is the full aircraft. These are only liveries for these two aircrafts, which are both available on the Xbox as well as on the PC, but you might need to have a special version of or a more expensive version of Flight Simulator 2020. So keep that in mind. The next one, also by 4Simmers, it's the Pilots Live Old School. Also some new liveries. You can see that they are creating multiple bundles in this case. It's the A320 Neo liveries, Pack Retired Edition and the Vintage Edition. So you will get two of them, right? And here are some screenshots of them. So pretty cool. Then the next one, also from 4Simmers, it's the A310 Worldwide Pack number 2. It includes 33 liveries for the A310, which is part of Flight Simulator 2020. You can see that I would say multiple airliners represented, right? From I would say Asia, Europe, US. I don't see any of them. No. And what will you get? Well, you will get these nice liveries for the A310. So that's cool. Next one is the DC-3 Military Livery Pack, also created by 4Simmers. This one is then, as you can imagine already, only applicable to the DC-3 aircraft. It will have 12 liveries in total, from the French Air and Space Force up to the Luftwaffe and the RAF, the Royal Air Force, up to the US AF, and which stands for the US Air Force, as well as the US Navy. So highly detailed liveries, 4 in 8K textures, giving you the best quality, and then free updates, right? So for future releases. And here you can see some of the screenshots. Then from Bravo Aerospace, we've got the A310 International Hangar number 2. That's a name for also a livery pack. So these are the liveries which are included, right? So it's 11 real-life international operators. So from Australia, Belgium, Cyprus, Dominican Republic, Iran. Iran, you can see that there are a little bit more aircraft types. So 3 in total. While for the other countries, it's mostly only 1 or 2. So if we go to the screenshots right here, you can see what's included. So a nice livery pack. Then the second livery pack from Bravo Aerospace, it is the A310 International Hangar number 3. Also for the A310, but then for, I would say, different countries, including Kuwait, Spain, Switzerland, Turkey, and the United Kingdom. So that's cool, right? So this is a separate one. So you've got hangar number 1, 2, and 3. Maybe we see number 1 also somewhere. I'm not sure if number 1 was released earlier. Then we've got the A310 World Ultra HQ liveries, right? High quality liveries from Perfect Flight, also for the A310. So the A310 is pretty popular this week. 23 repaints of the default A310 for multiple airliners, including Air India, Delta, Midwest, Pan Am, Somali, White Jets. And here you can see the aircraft liveries. So enough liveries this week for the A310, I would say. Then we've got the Bell 407 US Air Auxiliary hangar, also created by Bravo Aerospace, right? So again, 11 liveries for the helicopter, including the 2 flight paramedics, which are part of the air ambulances. And depending on the user's response, we can improve the interior to resemble the actual air ambulances, right? So if you got feedback about this, you can provide it to them and then they will enhance it. Police helicopters are equipped with wire strike protectors, WSP, and most have a SpectroLab research light and a Westcam air surveillance camera. So you can see multiple police forces, I would say across the US, right? New York, Palm Beach, San Diego. And then we've got AeroCare, Air Medical, and Air Methods, which are, I would say, part of the medical helicopter liveries. And here you can see the screenshots, right? Here you can see the searchlight and the camera also attached. LAPD. Then the next one, the Balanka Super Viking, created by Lionheart Creations. This is an aircraft, right, which features many cool features according to themselves, including a Sentry Tree autopilot, several versions of the interiors and panel colors, belly landing capabilities for practicing emergency landing procedures, icing capabilities, pop-up placards, and a pop-up structural autopilot placard. Well, all of them are 4K textures and also features a high-realism Asobo 6-cylinder sound pack, right? So that's cool. And here you can see some details about the aircraft and of course also some pictures of the aircraft. So this is the first new aircraft which is part of the marketplace this week. Then we've got the Boeing KC-135 Stratotanker from Machinery. Pretty cool. It's a highly detailed model, fully animated, 3D cockpit, animated 85% of all gauges, frame rate friendly in single and multiplayer, and the highly detailed textures 4K, 8K, high definition PBR. So the KC-135 Stratotanker is an American military aerial refueling aircraft, right, which was developed from the Boeing 767-80 prototype alongside the Boeing 707. So it's really cool. It's the predominant variant of the C-135 Stratolifter, right? So keep that in mind. All kind of cool stuff. These are the minimum requirements. It has 4 engines, and these are some screenshots of the aircraft. This one I would say looks pretty nice, right? So cool. Then we've got another livery pack, in this case for the C-172, right? The Cessna, created by F. Suarez. It includes 5 liveries for the Cessna C-172 SP G1000 and the Classic, both 8K and 4K resolutions. Keep in mind that the livery pack requires the aircraft, which is included only in the Deluxe and Premium Deluxe versions of Flight Simulator. So if you don't have it, you will only get deliveries for the G1000 version. And these are some, let's say, screenshots, right? So also cool. Then we've got the first airport, Bremen Airport, known for its ICAO code Echo Delta Delta Whiskey, created by FSDG. It's the home to the Bremen Town Musician, right? Which you might know. So what does it include? It includes, I would say, extremely accurate and detailed rendition of the Hans Koschnick International Airport. Outstanding level of detail with fully customized airport vehicles and facilities. Ultra-realistic light environment interior modeling. Then, of course, the MSFS technologies, as well as compatible with all the known add-ons, including GSX and our Landmarks of Germany series. And this is, I would say, some screenshots of the airport, right? Including interior in the terminal buildings. So pretty cool. Then the next one is London City Airport, known for its ICAO code Echo Golf Lima Charlie, created by UK 2000 scenery. Keep in mind that it requires the UK 2000 scenery common library, which is a common library used for, I would say, for multiple things, right? So the airport located is an international airport located in the east end of London, right? It's close to the River Thames, and it's known for its site as the former dockyard, which it's known for. It's a pretty cool airport, not too big, but really nice. So scenery is made of HD photographic images that uses PBR materials, highly detailed models researched and based on a real airport, including both large and small details to enhance your flight sim experience. So this is how it looks like, right? So if we look at the pictures, fire station, including people in the terminal buildings. So this one looks pretty nice. Next one is the Mauritius Airport, known for its ICAO code Foxtrot India Mike Papa, created by FSDG. It updates the airport on the beautiful island of Mauritius. It's in the Indian Ocean visitable of the Indian Ocean via Sir Siwar Rangul International Airport. This scenery includes the international airport with immediate surroundings, right? So it's not only the airport itself, but also the surroundings. It includes new and updated terminal with interior modeling and superb night lighting, weather effects, parked aircrafts, authentic ground traffic, and much more. And these are some screenshots. Then we've got the Baton Rouge International Airport, known for its ICAO code Kilo Bravo Tango Romeo, created by MSFS scenery builders. It's known as the Ryan Field. It's a public use airport located 4 nautical miles north of the central business center of Baton Rouge, which is a city in the East Baton Rouge Parish, Louisiana, United States. And this is the airport. There are not much details about how detailed the airport is, but it looks like mostly it's outside, not really the interior of the terminal buildings, for example. Then we've got an airport night enhanced, Kilo Bravo Whiskey India, the Baltimore Washington Furgood Partial International Airport, also known as the Baltimore Washington International Airport, by Dream Scenery. So it received, I would say, night enhancements. Like we've seen that in the last few weeks already, that night enhancements are, I would say, pretty popular. And Dream Scenery is one of those developers which is, I would say, developing them. And that looks really nice. Then we've got Evansville Regional Airport, Kilo Echo Victor Victor, created by MSFS Scenery Builders. It's a regional airport located in Indiana, USA. It's 3 miles north of the Evansville in Vanderburgh County, Indiana, US. With all kind of nice details, right? Even people waiting, fire department. Cool. Then from the same developer, the New Bedford Regional Airport, Kilo Echo Whiskey Bravo. That airport is a public airport. It's located 2 miles northeast of the central business center of New Bedford, a city in Bristol County, Massachusetts, United States. So here you see some pictures of it, right? So also pretty nice. Then we've got the Jackson Medgar Willie Evers International Airport, Kilo Juliet Alpha November, created by Cheryl Sim Simulations. It's an airport. It's a city-owned civil military airport located in Jackson, Mississippi, United States, 6 miles east of downtown Jackson across the Pearl River. So what's included? Ground images, photorealistic PBR textures for buildings, vehicles, etc. Airport objects optimized for good performance, night lighting, custom jetways, static traffic, and the taxiway 3D lights. There are only, I would say, these smaller images. You can also see that there's interior right for the terminal buildings as well as for the traffic tower. So cool. Then we've got Tallahassee International Airport, Kilo Tango Lima Hotel, created by Stealthy Duck. It's an airport city-owned 5 miles south of downtown Tallahassee in the Leon County, Florida. It serves the state capital of Florida and its surrounding areas. So what's included? It's not really clear what's included, but it looks like it's the full airport. So let's look at some of the screenshots to see if we can figure out if there are, I would say, interior things added. Don't think so, but based on this, it looks like they also pimped the surroundings as well as added the supporting buildings. They added some interior. You can see the traffic tower inside, so that's cool. Then we've got the Courchevel Airport, Lima Foxtrot, Lima Juliet. This one is probably known by everybody because this was the first mission, or I would say the spotlight event, I think, in Flight Simulator 2020 when it launched. This one is created by LLH Creations. The airport main characteristics, the faithfully reproduce the relief around the airport. The mesh has been redrawn with an accuracy of 5 meters. High-resolution ground textures entirely retouched by hand. The tunnel passing under the runway is actually modeled, and then 3D modeling used high-resolution textures. Realistic snow covers appears automatically from November to April. That's cool. And the clock on the hangar is now functional and synchronized with the simulator, as well as windsock and flags are customized and animated, and several ski lifts are represented. Last one, the surreal cable car. The summit of Courchevel and the Vizel Gondal are animated. And here you can see some pictures of it, right? So there you see it without snow and with snow. So really nice. Then we've got the Bolzano Airport, Lima India Papa Bravo, created by ORBX. Bolzano, right, in Italy. It's in the heart of the Italian Alps, so that's cool. Features realistic HD textures created from on-site photography, providing the most immersive experience possible. Updated layout with the new runway extension and a custom static DC-3 and helicopters, right, there are DC-3s and helicopters, but they're not really, I would say, moving, etc. Main terminal with interior build modeling and custom ortho. So if you look at the images, then you see that this, I would say, it's a really nice airport, located at a really nice location, right? But these ones are static, right? So they're not moving around, unfortunately. Then we've got Timmersdorf Airport, Lima Oscar Golf Tango, created by Emriar HD. It's in Austria, also in the Alps. It's for aviation enthusiasts and flight simulation fans. A must-have, they say. It includes high-quality graphics and attention to detail. The digital copy of the airfield Timmersdorf is the perfect tool for practicing takeoffs, landings, and other flight maneuvers. So if you want to do that, that would be cool, right? And here you can see some of, right here are the gliders, which are packed. Parking spots included. Hangars included. So also a nice one. Then we've got Locarno Airport, Lima Sierra Zulu Lima, created by FlyLogic Software. It's an airport 6 kilometers southeast of the center of Locarno, and is therefore comparatively far away from its namesake for its size. It's in Switzerland. For those who don't know where Locarno is. And the airport itself, there are multiple companies such as helicopter companies, but also partners as HeliSwiss, the largest European skydiving center, etc. So what does it include? Realistic and a very detailed description of the airport, likewise lightning, animated clocks, animated quad radar, static airplanes and vehicles, animated people and windsocks. Of course, optimized to ensure that it's working perfectly and compatible with Flight Simulator World Update number 6. And also includes some manual for those who are interested. And these are the some screenshots, right? Swimming pool also included. So that was Locarno. Then we've got the Montreal to Quebec bridges created by RK Bridger. It's a bridge pack which contains 27 original bridges, and then of course they're remodeled completely. And this is the list of bridges. So you've got the Charles de Gaulle Bridge, the Pont des Îles, the Pont Concorde, the Pont de l'Eau, Pont Joseph Sampson. And they simply pimped all the bridges between Montreal and Quebec. Then we've got the Ocean Tugboat, created by Rodrigo Moreas. It's a tugboat, right? So, to be honest, I still don't understand why they add this to Flight Simulator, because it's Flight Simulator, not Boat Simulator. But hey, if you prefer to, say, increase your captain skills on a boat, then you can also do that. Then we've got the Presidenta Prudenta Airport, Sierra Bravo Delta November, created by Geardown Simulations. It's an airport located in the municipality of Presidenta Prudenta, the third largest in move of the airports managed by DAESP. It's located in Brazil, and these are the, I would say, some updates about the airport and some details about the airport itself. It doesn't say, okay, what's included and from this package, but here you can see some screenshots, right? Not too many. Then Sightseer Japan, created by Adventum Simulations, a different type. So it was made so you can take your time and explore these landmarks and locations, right? So it has, I would say, 28 different discovery flights around the nation of Japan. So it's more an expansion of the Japan World update. In this case, 28, and which include, I would say, a long list, right? So this is the list of the landmarks included, so you can enjoy that. Then we've got the Golfo de Mosquil Airport, Sierra Kilo Tango Lima. It's in Colombian Caribbean, created by Wingsim. The airport is located in the municipality of Santiago de Tulu, and it's not really clear what's all being included. Although it says there's also a tribute to our Royal Colombian Navy, right? So, and here you can see on some of the screenshots, but it's not too many, to be honest. Then we've got the Santiago Perez Airport, Sierra Kilo Uniform Charlie, created by Wingsim. It's an airport located in the city of Arauca, Department of Arauca, Colombia. And again, I would say not so many screenshots, but you can see that it's, I would say, it looks okay. Then the next one, a livery pack, the Tecnam P2006T livery pack volume 1, created by Pixel Planes. So it's twin engine aircraft, right? But that's the aircraft only. So watch out, because this looks like this is only a livery pack. And it's also mentioned here, right? It's an extension of this this aircraft. So you only get these liveries. So don't be surprised if you don't see the aircraft, because that requires a separate add-on. Then we've got the Point à Pitre International Airport, Tango Foxtrot Romeo, created by SLH Sim Designs. It's an international airport serving the Point à Pitre on the island of Grande Terre in Guadeloupe, France. The airport is located in Abimes, 2.4 northeast of Point à Pitre. It's the main hub for the Air Caribbean and Air Antilles Express. So this one looks, I'd say, pretty cool. Even parking spots. Then we've got the Terrence B. Letsam International Airport, Tango Uniform Papa Juliet, British Virgin Islands, created by SLH Sim Designs. It was previously known as the Beef Island Airport. It's the main airport of the British Virgin Islands, a British overseas territory in the Caribbean. It includes 4K PBR textures, terminal interior with modeled passengers and various animations, tower interior, accurate terraforming and runway slope, dynamic night lighting, animated road traffic with operating toll gates. Okay, cool. True to life airport landside recreation and custom light emitting taxiway lights and signs. And here you can see it, right? You can see people waiting for the aircraft to depart. So, pretty nice. Then the last row already. Alice Springs Airport, Yankee Bravo Alpha Sierra, created by Prestige Simulations. Where is this airport located? It's 13 kilometers south of Alice Springs. It has 2 runways. It's used by the Royal Flying Doctor Services, right? So I think it's in, yeah, it's used by both the, or originally it was used both by the Royal Australian Air Force and the United States Air Force. So what does it include? The detailed representation of the airport, highly detailed aprons with all painted lines and marking, correct taxiways, custom terminal buildings, etc. PBR textures, including the aircraft boneyard. So maybe they've got some screenshots about that aircraft boneyard. Yeah, this is the aircraft boneyard, right? So that's where they put all aircraft which are not used anymore and are using them for some spare parts. Then we've got another Alice Springs Airport, but then created by Impulse Simulations. So you can choose either between this one or the other one. So as you can see, a lot of, I would say, overlapping features, right? All kind of realistic things. But this one has also the custom door trigger animations for the Royal Flying Doctor hangar and the Alice Springs Aero Club hangar. Event triggered on main apron on Wednesdays between 1 and 2, simulating Pine Gap visiting event. And here you can see of the screenshots. So it's hard to choose, right? Because you need to select between these two from one developer or the other one. Then almost the last one. It's the Launceston Airport, Yankee Mike Lima Tango, created by ORBX. So it's an airport with not too much details about the details, what it includes, but more about the aircraft or airport itself. And here you can add or can see some of the screenshots. So pretty cool. Then the last one. It's St. Helens Airport, Yankee Sierra Tango Hotel, also created by ORBX. It's located northeast coast of Tasmania, right? So also in the close to the St. Helens airstrip, or no, this is the St. Helens airstrip, of course. But this one looks, I would say, also nice. It doesn't have too much buildings, but if you like landing on airstrips and smaller airports, this might be one which you want to have. So overall, a lot of liveries, a lot of, I would say, airports, a few new aircrafts, I think only 1 or 2. So hard to choose, I would say. It really depends on what you prefer. If you like a new airport, new livery, or new scenery. You can see some of them are discounted, so have a look at it yourself and let me know via the comment box below this video which one you selected. Here ends this video where we looked at the latest additions to the marketplace for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 for the PC. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button. If you got questions or comments, then feel free to post them in the comment box below. And if you want to stay up to date about new videos I'm posting, then make sure that you're subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.